Hello, this is Nick at Incline. Today I'm going to teach you about Drupal's menu system and how to manage those menus. Menus are an important part of the Drupal system. It allows you to manage how people can navigate the site. And the main menu, which we see here at the top, this is obviously the biggest, most important menu in the site. So we'll focus primarily on how to edit that menu. However, it should be known that there are several other menus being used on the site, and you can manage all of the menus in the same way. And so you're aware, when we go to look at the different menus, I'll point out from the front end what they are. This primary menu, this is the main menu, which makes sense. Above that, in this little top section here, we have the utility menu. The home page has two menus here which drive these these are called jump menus, but they're still managed using regular Drupal menu administration. And we also have a menu in the footer of the site. So to manage the menus, first you want to make sure you're logged in, and then you want to go to the Structure tab, and from there we can go to Menus, and here's a list of our menus. Now, not all the menus are necessarily used on the front end of the site. All of the the administration toolbar, this is also using menus. So when we see things like navigation or user menu, those are kind of things that you don't necessarily need to be aware of. However, let's take a look at the main menu, and like I've listed out the other menus on the site, like the utility menu, footer menu, find care near me, and also wellness and screenings. If you're on mobile and you're at the hospital and you see the Wayfinder tool pop up, that's also being driven based on a menu. But let's go ahead and take a look at the main menu, and I'm going to go to Edit Menu. You can also, there's an option to add link, which we can do from this page as well. So if we look at this list, it's a long list. This is everything that lives in the main menu of the website. And we can see there's clearly a lot of content. When we see the menu, we can see that different pages are indented, or you can see how there's kind of a hierarchy of the menu system here. So if we look at the very first option, we see services. If we scroll way down, we'll see patients and visitors, join our team, find a doctor. So those are the primary navigation points in the main menu. And if we look, let's look at the services one. The second option is left column, and if we scroll down, there's one for right column. These just need to remain in the site. They don't need to be edited at any point. We're utilizing these menu items to help break up the services into two separate lists. So as you can imagine, whatever's in the left column will be in the left column, right column stuff goes in the right column. That being said, if we jump back real quick and look at the front end, if we drop down the services list, we'll see our locations, the Heart and Vascular Institute, the Cancer Center. If we look back here, we can see those items, but what you'll notice is our locations is here, and then the Heart and Vascular Institute, and then there's all these other links. These are all the sub-pages, and you can kind of follow along how the structure works here, but if we go to the Heart and Vascular Institute page, all of these links in the sidebar, which are the pages within this section, the reason they're showing up there is because in this menu system, they're considered to be nested, or sub-pages of the Heart and Vascular Institute page. So that's how this works. There's a hierarchy. The main menu will only show really the first level of links. Otherwise, we would expect under the Heart and Vascular Institute, the main menu, we would expect to see all of these other links in here. But the way we have this set up, the main menu is only going to show the first level of links, and then the third level is available from the pages themselves. So just to be clear on that, and it's important if you create a new page, depending on whether or not you want it to show up in the main menu or if you want it to be a sub page, that's how you can control that. Let's go ahead. We're going to add a new link into the Heart and Vascular Institute section of the site, and I'll run you through that process. So we want to go to Add Link, and we're probably going to see a lot of stuff. I just quick tidbit: the menu link attributes, you can collapse that and pretty much leave it that way because there's nothing in there that you really need to edit necessarily. Primarily, what you want to do is you want to add a menu link title. So this is what the link will actually say, and then the path is where does the link go. This could be one of two different things depending on how or where you're trying to link to. If, for example, we wanted to make this link go to a separate third-party site, let's say Google as an example, what you should do is get the URL, copy the entire thing, and paste it into the path. So right now, if we want to go to a separate site, you need the HTTP and the rest of everything after that. However, if we just want to link to a different page on this site, and I'm going to reference my example page, what you'd want to do is go to your example page, and all you need to get is after the website URL, just grab the slash and whatever comes after that. So in this case, it would be /page-title-example, and that's all you need. If it's going to a page that's on this site, you don't have to have the entire URL. You can just put /page-title-example, and then after that, we can toggle the link on or off. And really, the only other thing that you need to know is how to put the menu item where you want it. So we see this parent link drop down. In this case, if we want this new menu link to exist on the Heart and Vascular page, we would want to select the Heart and Vascular menu link, because what we're doing is we're declaring the parent of this link, which would mean, that's going to define where it lives. So if we save this, oh, I gave some bad instruction here. That was my fault. The path should not have a leading, I shouldn't have a / in front of it. I apologize. So no / on the path. But if I go ahead and save this, it'll bring us back to the menu overview page, and if we look here, here's the Heart and Vascular Institute link, and at the very bottom is our new link that we just added. So if I come back here to the site, and if I refresh this page, okay, so now, well, we can see one thing that happened already is on this page the breadcrumbs have updated, because the site can recognize that this page is within the Heart and Vascular Institute section, so it provides the link to that page. So if we go ahead and go to that page, what we'll notice is our new page that we added to the menu, it shows up in this list because this example page that we're linking to, that's a sub-page of the Heart and Vascular Institute page. So considering that, if we want to, let's say we didn't really want to put this page under the Heart and Vascular Institute, we want it to show up in the services list. It's a pretty easy change. From here, all you would have to do is click on the anchor, the little icon with the 4 arrows, and you can actually click and drag this around. Just hold your button down. If we want to add this to the services menu, and let's say we wanted to keep it in the left column, all I have to do actually is just move this to the left until it outdents a little bit. Since it's not a child of the Heart and Vascular Institute, it's a sibling now because it's in the same level of the menu. If I save this, we'll see this page should show up in the main menu. Yeah, this is the link. Check me out. So now, so you can see how that works, and that's how you can nest pages within sections of the site. We'll notice the breadcrumbs have updated since this is no longer a sub-page, or it's no longer nested within a page. It doesn't need a parent breadcrumb, or it doesn't have a parent page, so there's no breadcrumb added. One more thing to show you, it's the exact same concept. You can manage the menu settings from the page itself. So if you just navigate to this page and you know where you want it to go, you can actually click edit here. And it's the same thing as editing it from the menu. It's just you can do it from here. You can scroll down, you can choose your parent link. So this is the same, select list that we saw from the menu page, and you can say, okay, right now the parent item is the left column in the services, but if we wanted to move it into the Richard Henson's cancer page, we would just click that, hit save, and then what we'll see is, okay, Richard A. Henson is now in the breadcrumbs. That tells me that Drupal understands this page is a child or it's nested, it's a sub-page of the Henson cancer page. So if we click and we go to the Richard Henson page, we can see our link has been moved, and now it's registered as being a sub-link there. That's everything on menus at this time. The main menu, like I said, it's a little bit more complex than the other menus because the way it's displayed on the different pages, and also the main menu, how you have to just be aware of what the parent item is going to be. Thanks for watching.